because we know that Donald Trump would sell this country for $1 if it meant lining his own pockets and greasing the palms of his Wall Street friends.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, widely known as AOC, has become a prominent figure in American politics, championing progressive causes and challenging the status quo. Known for her dynamic speeches and bold social media presence, she's captivated the nation and ignited discussions around issues like healthcare, climate change, and economic justice. Yet, while her political life often makes headlines, her long-term relationship with Riley Roberts has largely stayed under the radar until now. Recently, the couple announced their engagement, shining a new light on the supportive, steady relationship behind AOC's rise to fame. Today, we're taking a closer look into AOC's journey alongside Roberts, examining their shared history and the impact of their partnership on her inspiring career. AOC's early life and background. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was born in the Bronx to a Puerto Rican family with deep ties to the working-class community. Her father, Sergio Ocasio, worked as an architect, while her mother, Blanca, kept the household together. Growing up in the Bronx and later moving to Yorktown Heights, Ocasio-Cortez witnessed stark disparities between neighborhoods, which became a driving force in her desire to address social inequality. Quote, "I knew from a very young age that the zip code a child is born in determines much of their destiny." She attended Boston University, where she double majored in economics and international relations, an educational background that later fueled her approach to policy and advocacy. During her time at BU, she experienced the personal hardship of losing her father to cancer. This event not only intensified her resolve, but also thrust her family into financial uncertainty, giving her a first-hand look at the struggles many Americans face. As she later recalled, quote, "That time taught me about survival, resilience, and how to fight back against forces that work against ordinary people." Before entering the political arena, she worked multiple jobs, including as a bartender, balancing her financial needs with her early passion for community organizing. This lived experience later became one of her defining traits in Congress, as she continuously emphasizes her roots and commitment to improving the lives of working-class Americans. She's dedicated not only to improving the lives of New Yorkers, but also keeps a strong place in her heart for her Puerto Rican heritage.
Lastly, but certainly not least, as we ring out in the refrain that is said among people across the world and Puerto Ricans across the world, "Yo sí soy boricua, pa' que tú lo sepa."
AOC's rise to fame in politics. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's journey to political prominence began as an underdog story. In 2018, she boldly challenged Joe Crowley, a 10-term incumbent and powerful figure in the Democratic Party, for a seat in New York's 14th congressional district. Running a grassroots campaign without the backing of corporate donors, Ocasio-Cortez built a movement around policies that resonated with everyday Americans, advocating for economic equality, affordable healthcare, and environmental sustainability. "This race is about people versus money," she declared, capturing the essence of her campaign. Her message resonated widely, not just within her district, but across the nation, as people saw her candidacy as a rare voice challenging the established political structure. Her victory over Crowley was nothing short of groundbreaking. At just 29, Ocasio-Cortez became the youngest woman ever elected to Congress. Her win was heralded as a turning point in progressive politics, bringing renewed energy to the Democratic Party and inspiring a new generation of activists and voters. "Women like me aren't supposed to run for office," she once said, reflecting on the barriers she faced as a young Latina from the Bronx. But her campaign and subsequent victory exemplified her commitment to the belief that anyone, regardless of background, could have a role in government. AOC's influence and key political contributions. Since her election, she's been a powerful voice on issues that have long demanded attention, from climate change to economic reform. As a member of The Squad, alongside progressive representatives like Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Ayanna Pressley, AOC has pushed the boundaries of conventional politics. She's advocated for bold initiatives like the Green New Deal. Her social media presence has become an integral tool in bridging the gap between government and constituents, often providing insights into her work and decision-making processes. Known for her transparency, AOC doesn't hesitate to share the personal motivations behind her policies or to discuss complex issues in a way that makes them accessible to the public. Through platforms like Twitter and Instagram, she's effectively brought the political process into people's daily lives, creating an inclusive space for discourse and debate. Beyond social media, her impact has extended to the Democratic Party, where her unapologetic approach has inspired a new wave of progressive candidates who share her commitment to social and economic justice. Who is Riley Roberts? Riley Roberts may not be a public figure like AOC, but he's been a steady, supportive presence throughout her journey. Roberts, a digital marketing consultant, specializes in helping startups with growth strategies, a career he has pursued largely outside of the spotlight. He met Ocasio-Cortez during their college years at Boston University, where he studied sociology and business management. Though initially reserved about his relationship with her, Roberts has often been quietly supportive of her ambitions. "He's my rock," AOC shared, in a rare mention of Roberts, highlighting his steadfast presence as a source of calm and consistency in her demanding public life. Those close to AOC and Roberts have described him as deeply understanding of the unique pressures she faces, balancing his own work while staying out of her political limelight. Roberts has chosen to support AOC's work from the background, helping her maintain a sense of normalcy amidst the fast-paced and often unpredictable world of politics. AOC and Riley Roberts, a long-term, low-profile relationship. The two met as undergraduates at BU, connecting over shared values and academic interests. AOC has occasionally offered glimpses into their connection, describing Roberts as a partner who understands the challenges she faces and respects the demands of her career. "Riley and I met in a true sense of partnership and mutual respect," she once shared. Their relationship is built on a shared sense of purpose and values that reflect their individual passions for advocacy and social justice. Roberts has stayed largely out of the media spotlight, showing his commitment to supporting AOC without drawing attention to himself. Friends of the couple describe him as fiercely loyal and deeply invested in AOC's mission. Even AOC's mother is a big fan of Riley. In an interview with the Daily Mail, she said, quote, "I love him. He is the most loving, supportive person I've ever seen. He helped her tremendously during the election. They've been together for 4 years now after they reconnected from a college breakup. I know they love children, and they do very well with children from the family. So I hope they get married soon, although they haven't told me anything about their plans." Recent engagement. After years of keeping the relationship mostly private, AOC and Riley Roberts recently announced their engagement. When a Business Insider journalist tweeted that AOC had informed her of the engagement, AOC responded by tweeting, "It's true. Thank you for all the well wishes." The announcement was subtle, with AOC confirming it during an interview and sharing her excitement while keeping the details personal. "We got engaged last month in my family's hometown in Puerto Rico," she mentioned. The choice to make the engagement relatively low-key seemed in line with their desire to maintain a personal, grounded relationship despite her prominent role in public life. The reaction from supporters, friends, and media outlets was overwhelmingly positive, as many were thrilled to see a glimpse into Ocasio-Cortez's life outside of politics. Public figures and colleagues extended their congratulations, recognizing the significance of this moment for a politician who has become an icon for her generation. The news also allowed her supporters to celebrate her happiness, knowing that behind her relentless political drive, she has someone by her side offering love and stability. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think it's difficult to be the spouse of someone in the public eye? Let us know in the comments section below.